EVE Online's only source for news from Notoras. Happiness isn't what you have or what you are doing. Happiness is not a number on a spreadsheet. Happiness is Notoras. In anomaly news, 2 anomalies came up on the system scanner today when the servers came up in Notoras. One large and one small. Both the Hedbergite, Hemorphite, and Jaspit deposit. Industrialists across Notoras showing reserved enthusiasm due to recent events. In sports news, after our previous broadcast, the wheels really came off in Notoras. We see Vero Null catching 2 out of the 3 solo kills that day, and then we see a Vanguard force arrive in Notoras. A Macarial and Jackdaw fleet, and a Monitor leading the bunch flown by Blurkus 2-inch. They were able to catch a Magus and a Vagabond. It's notable that this Magus pilot will be on top of the Z killboard at the end of this engagement. Everything was quiet on May 20th. Lil Jerry Sizzler catching 3 solo kills, and also Gaylord Madoulier catching 1 solo kill. A newcomer to the Notoras killboard flying an Ares. At 10:44 on May 21st, the Goonswarm sacrificed an Emperor to the Blood Gods, and an irreversible event was set into motion. Less than 5 minutes later, at 10:49 Notoras time, the first losses in the bloodiest engagement Notoras has perhaps ever seen begin to roll in like the floodwaters. 1 Raitaru falls immediately, and 172 billion ISK worth of ships are removed from New Eden forever in just 11 minutes. Snuffed Out brought 11 Titans to the field. The revelation was a significant percentage of both fleets. No Titans were lost, and the dreadnought battle that ensued was staggering. Team Goons losing 110 billion ISK in the form of 39 dreadnoughts. Team Snuffed Out lost 16 dreadnoughts to the tune of 60.5 billion ISK. The magnitude of ship and dick displayed here has certainly never been seen before in Notoras, the best system in New Eden. There have been at least 6 confirmed autoerotic asphyxiation deaths directly linked to the current Notoras killboard. 11 minutes after the engagement started, at 11 in the morning, with 11 Snuffed Out Titans on the field, there was peace when the servers went down. Thursday morning, Condi, in association with Tactical Narcotics Team, Get Off My Lawn, and The Bastion, were causing a motherfucking ruckus in Notoras. They quickly learned just how nice it is to watch the servers come up in Notoras, and seemed to thoroughly enjoy themselves. This time there was a parade, and they brought lots of candy, likely to make up for the lack of candy at the previous parade. They dropped 2 more Raitarus and an Asbel. Losses were incidental by comparison, and fleets were full of cruiser and destroyer-sized hulls. Weasel 350 and his merry band of weaslings were frolicking around Notoras, experiencing the natural beauty we here take for granted every day, pumped up on so much adrenaline that they could barely contain themselves. Said one local sports enthusiast, and I quote, "I don't give a shit about the backstory. I don't watch porno for the narrative arc." End quote. Directly thereafter, there was a great disturbance throughout Notoras communication infrastructure. Industrial jobs could not be submitted. Docking requests were ignored without explanation. Gate activation was interrupted. Directional scanners refused to work. Capsuleers reported complete blackouts, unable to remember how they arrived where they were, or where they were warping to when they came back to their senses. The legs of Notoras were shaking after the way she had been run through, and normal interaction with Notoras infrastructure was not possible. When the system got back to normal, Arrow Disdain soloed a wolf and a Moa with his Vedmak, pulling 35 points for the Moa kill, which is a fine total. After, there was a faction warfare encounter where an Atron killed a partially fit Merlin. And that is the news from Notoras. In Notoras, fuck yeah spaceships is a way of life.